Hi folks, you're with Tacitus Today at your Pushback channel. Thank you for watching. Now we are just starting out and we hope we're adding something worthwhile to the public square. So if you like our work, please subscribe and share this or any of our vids, and we've got almost 30 now within your network. This essay is how SJW quotas kill businesses and destroy business incentive. Not long ago, I was temporarily involved with a business group that was about to go full SJW gender and race quota crazy. If you're in any doubt about how destructive gender quotas and race gender affirmative action policies are, then you're about to get some scary takeaways from this essay. The business had been around for more than 25 years and was doing pretty good in a very competitive market. All supervisory and managerial staff were white, heterosexual males, and all were noticeably above average in intellect, qualifications and work ethic. One senior executive was an obvious Lothario, although quite competent when on the job. There's very little, if anything, to complain about in regard to the rest. However, the board of directors had decided to full-on embrace the gender and racial diversity mantra, and had even moved aside the successful incumbent CEO when he advised against taking such policies. The new CEO came from a gender diversity central. It was central casting. Wealthy inner-city living, domineering sociology academic wife, movie industry lovies and leftist journalists came to their parties. An evangelical and blind belief that completely non-meritorious gender and race diversity quotas would create a new and better society and a better world. Within a week, the new CEO had created a large marketing department and filled it with his female appointees. The same for a large and all-female, except for one gay guy, HR department. Not one of the positions was subject to competitive selection and no interviews were held at all. All the existing merit-based, high-achieving white males were quietly asked to move on to make way for all these SJW appointees. And where this did not occur, the staff in each department were more than doubled, with women filling almost all of the newly created roles. Males who were slow to get the message that they were not welcome anymore were simply sidelined. All prestigious and or easy work and well-paying work was given to the incoming female staff that were appointed again without interview or competitive merit-based selection. If any new hire is well qualified for the job and among the best of those candidates available, then that's all good, and that's how it should be. However, all the women hired here were minimally or completely unqualified. Many were low IQ, and what's more, they had replaced high IQ white men who were very well qualified. Overall, the payroll had increased by 2.5 times. Sales had increased, if only because the CEO had ordered across the board lowball pricing to boost sales. But the profit quickly declined into negative territory, with declining profits on sales and of course the increase in costs from all these new people on the payroll. The board stuck with their new man for another 18 months or so, and then, alarmed at the hemorrhaging of money, showed the new CEO the door. They then called in a financial consulting team which advised the board that the business had declined to a point where it was effectively unrecoverable without major investment. In the final wash-up, the business was quietly closed and all the staff were let go. Gender and race quotas will increase costs, they will lower standards, they will reduce profits, and they will destroy worker incentive. For every gender quota hire, another person is required to actually do the job, or the job is done to a lower standard. Any way you slice it, either the cost doubles or the profits on sales declines. Government departments, monopolies, oligopolies and businesses with cartel pricing power can absorb the extra costs and the inevitable inefficiencies that result from employing unqualified and or low IQ people that come from quota hiring and affirmative action policies. Other businesses where a low selling price point is the business model, thus necessitating low-wage employees, can trade a low price for a low service way of doing business, which favours hiring low-cost labour. But businesses in anything resembling a competitive, knowledge-based or knowledge-intensive goods and services market must hire the best talent available at all levels if they are to maximise and optimise returns and indeed to survive. The SJW employment quota madness in the Western economies makes Western businesses less competitive and lowers Western standards of living. That's your standard of living and mine. If you want your children to have as good life as you had, let alone a better life, then this employment quota madness has to stop. It is the language of waste. It is the language of mediocrity. It is a race to the bottom socialism. Such artificiality is not and will never produce equality, and all efforts to create it come at a huge cost to the nation at large. You've been with Tacitus Today, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe below.